Good evening, everybody. It's Sunday night, my friends, and I'm back. And I felt like just kind of having a little bit of a mixed bag, grab bag, toss up, whatever you want to call it, tonight. And just pick a few games that I haven't played anything of yet, and just kind of take a look at them. I might even play some games I've played a little bit of too off camera, but we'll see how it goes. But welcome on, everybody. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope we're all healthy and happy and all those things. Kicking butt, taking names, getting things done, and enjoying life while you do it. So we're going to start out tonight with Astral Outcast. This is in early access, as you can see on your screen. It's 0.1 right now. It's by Starmite Games. And this is, from what I could tell, like a top-down pixel survival building game. That's at least what I could tell so far. So we'll just play a little bit of it, see what it's all about, see what's going on there. I believe it's like $5 right now, on Steam in early access. So yeah, let's just take a look at it, see what's going on. Why not? The year's 2300. Humanity has permanent colonies on the moon and Mars. The captain of the transport ship has just finished unloading. Come on, guys, hurry it up a bit. Yes, boss. That should be the last crate. Best be on your way again. Captain Leon. Captain Leon? Yeah. Long way back. How do you do it? You mean the trip itself? Hell yeah, it's like months alone in the ship. Well, I have some entertainment on board. I've never had much trouble being alone either. Well, you may have found the perfect job then. After the ship started the long trip back to the moon. But something strange happened during the voyage. What's happening? Backup power, reset the generator. 1 second here, friends. We gotta take care of something else. Where is the... God damn it. Can I not do it on this pop-out window? Oh, come on. How do I get rid of this freaking goddamn chat message here? Oh, here it is. It's just the window was too low. Ban. There we go. Now I know I gotta make a bigger window there to see what I'm doing. Sorry about that, friends. Just gotta take care of that. Bots. Bots are being a bitch, as usual. Reset the generator. What is this? Oh, tools and close. Bring this up later. Put on my magnetic boots. There we go. You should probably put on some other clothes too. Gear. Equip. How do I equip? Is there a, wait a minute. Controls. What do we got here? Inventory's I. Menu's left click. Action is enter or space. Specials Q. J for journal. All right, well, that's fine, but how do I actually equip something? It says left click to equip, but doesn't look like I've equipped it. Maybe I have. Maybe that's the little icon there. No, this says unequip with left click. So how do I? What am I missing here? How do I equip things? Gear. I have no idea. All right. We'll just walk around naked for right now, I guess. Airlock access. No power. Oh, okay. It wasn't. I thought that was an airlock to the outside, but no, it was to the inside. All right. All right. Talk to the ship AI. 9% hydrogen fuel remaining. 76% oxygen remaining. Need hydrogen to fill this. There's no canisters over there. I see some canisters on the top. Just an empty one. I don't know how I'm supposed to equip these things. Okay. Location unknown, fuel nearly empty. Advising emergency landing on nearby asteroid. Please put on some clothes. I want to. Like, how? It won't let me. Oh, let me equip the suit. Oh, that's weird. Okay, now it let me equip them. But I guess I had to do it in a certain order? That's weird. All right. Sure. Clean that up. I guess I don't need the helmet on right now because we're inside. All right. Let's turn this thing on. Turn updated. Codex. Tutorial. Status effects. How to save progress. And a computer station. Okay. Well, that's fine. Fuel and oxygen. Space hatch. Survival bars. Temperature scales. Radiation environment. The higher your environment radiation, the faster your metabolism. The status effect will be active whenever you're in a high radiation environment. You'll keep accumulating radiation. Eventually, you'll be affected by it. Radioactive. Start losing health. Oxygen will be active whenever your pressurized room with oxygen. No oxygen. Air tank empty. Cold, hot, hungry, thirsty. Gravity, tired, loaded. Okay. Manual save. There's a book there. A crowbar for that. Okay. Cooking, canning, crafting, alright. Nothing over there. Refinement. Storage, battery, oxygen canister. Empty flask, empty oxygen bottle. Battery. Okay, I'll take those. Oh wait, what's this here? 3D printer, okay. Alright, what is over here? Drill. Nothing there. What is it pointing me to? Break open the canisters. Oh, I see. Yeah, crowbar. Which I guess I don't have yet. Can I make a crowbar? A 3D printer, maybe? Guess nuts. Plans crafting. Okay, so that's just help there. Land. Alright, refuel the ship. Disable the alarms. Go. Alright. So now I just gotta refuel the ship, so I guess I should put my helmet on. We got oxygen tank is okay. The base beacon in your inventory, you'll see locations. You can put them in the world. Okay. Do I have... Space watch. Wait, didn't I pick up a... Yeah, picked up a drill. Put that on one. I'm trying to figure out how that works. Okay, so I have to hit space for that. Although I have to turn the drill off and then turn it back on. Seems like I don't know, maybe not. You hammer drill for that? Okay. Oh, it's ice. Okay. Alright, so I don't have to unequip and re-equip. It's just space to activate things, which is kind of weird. It would be probably better to be left click, but it is what it is right now. Alright, so far so good here, I guess. Probably need this ice for oxygen, I imagine. Okay. See the rest bars going down too every time I do something here. So I'm guessing I can't really go very far right now. Well, we see level 2. I guess we're getting XP for everything, which is interesting. Hey, the rest bar is going down quite a bit. I wonder if I can, if I eat cereal, which I bet you can't do with your... Well, I was able to use it, but it didn't do anything. I mean, it put the food bar up, but it didn't help with the needing rest here. Which I suppose makes sense. Didn't give me any energy. Should have brought some Red Bulls with us. Yeah, now the health is starting to go down, right? Yeah, 99, 98, 97. All right. Let's get back on board. Okay. And good, he automatically takes his helmet off. That's nice. Um, So, can I make anything? Nice. Okay, think I did that? No idea if I did that or not. It says craft 11 and it's not doing anything. Electrolysis. Bottled oxygen. The regolith gives us dirt at least. Oh, I can't. Okay, I see what's going on. I don't have enough to do that. Wait, you need 50 regolith? How much ice do you need? You need ice. You need 100 ice and an empty flask for that. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Guess we're going back to sleep. Even though our health went down again. I guess, oh, because we don't have any water. And we're naked again for some reason. I don't know why. So here's the regolith. Oh, that's our inventory. Okay. So I have 200. I have 200 regolith. I just need to see if we can grab this thing that was up here. Potatoes right now. I don't need that. The water can. Yeah, like double click it to get to use it. Okay. So I got that. Don't I get like empty canisters from that? One would think. Or is he just tossing them out? I guess he just tossed them out. All right, and then I need water flask, but I don't have any power to make the water flask. Canister there. Need hydrogen to fill this. Okay. So without any power, how do I do anything? Was he cleaning the floor for me? Okay. Sure. Yeah, like how am I supposed to do anything if I don't have any power? Can I craft anything here? So I need Empty canister. I need 2 empty canisters and 5 water flasks. All right, and for this we need an empty flask and ice and 100 ice. So how do I make an empty flask? Is there one over here? Empty oxygen bottle. There's an empty flask. Empty canister. All right. So, ice, water, dirt. So, why is it saying I don't have any ice or an empty flask? I literally have them in my inventory. The oxygen bottle. I have 10 empty flasks. I have 300 ice. 2 empty canisters. 5 empty oxygen bottles. Some coffee beans. I have 200 regolith. Alright, so why is it saying I don't have any ice? Or an empty flask. I don't understand here. Oh, you gotta. That's silly. So you have to go up to the input to put the Come on, guys. Just take it out of the freaking inventory. Holy crap. Like, Jesus Christ. That over there. That over there. Empty canisters, empty oxygen bottle. Okay. Wait, what? What's going on here? It took all that stuff and now it's not there anymore? Okay. What the hell? Did all that stuff just disappear? I think all that stuff just disappeared. Okay. Well, that sucks. I guess I gotta start over again. Because there's no, like, the game is just broken now. I'm like soft lock, right? Because none of that stuff's in here anymore. Well. Food. Coffee. Yeah, this is... Now this thing's in the way? Come on. Is there anything else that I can grab here? There's ore. All right. Well, this is not going well. Let's start a new game. And see if I can go do a little bit better there. I don't know. Like, it just glitched out and everything disappeared from the input. So I don't know. It'd be really nice. Wasn't there like a skip here at some point? I feel like they had a skip button somewhere. Okay. Alright, so grab this stuff again. And that on. Alright, reset that. 9% fuel. Grab the empty canister there. Okay. Come in here and grab all of this stuff. There we go. Oh, here's all the tools. Why weren't the tools here before? That's weird. The last time I did this, these tools weren't here, were they? It was just completely empty. It was like I couldn't open these things up because I didn't have a crowbar, and I just picked up a crowbar now. Weird. Okay, so check the computer in my room. All right. Save that. Pick this up. Crowbar for that, which we have here. That on 2. Put the drill on 1. Power tool. Shovel. And hammer. Alright, so 2. Alright, and then dirt, containers and stuff. Let's go and land. This time, hopefully without using up all the ship fuel. Although it's 2, 1, so not looking... Nope, there it is. 0. There we go. Alright, turn the alarms off. Okay, so we gotta refuel the ship and we gotta do a bunch of other things here. So let's go in here. Let's put our helmet on. Okay. A bunch of ice and stuff. Probably won't go quite as far as I went before. Maybe. Maybe I will, because there's not a lot around here. Alright, let's try this again. See what we get. Now I need a lot of regolith and stuff, so I'm gonna keep going for as long as we can here. Cave here. Oh, I got some iron in this cave. That's probably good. Well, now we're over encumbered, because of course we are. It wouldn't be, I wouldn't be the one playing a game if I wasn't over encumbered. If there's encumbrance in the game, I will hit it very, very quickly. All the time. Not my most fun mechanic ever. If there's one thing that I think all games could do away with, it's encumbrance. It's just not. It's not a mechanic that's ever been fun. I challenge every game designer to just watch this gameplay right now and tell me that this looks fun. To just like sit here while your character goes super slow when all you're trying to do is the exact thing that the game wants you to do, which is collect resources. You know. right. Come back in here and... Wait, what is this? Oh. If there were power, I would know what it is, I guess. Right, before I interact with that and lose all my stuff again, let's save the game. Or let's not save the game. So that's unacceptable. I'll just say that right now. If you ever prevent somebody from saving a game, it's unacceptable. Just plain and simple. There's no reason to stop them from saving a game, especially when you have a particular spot that they have to go to save it. So, especially in an early access game that has bugs in it. Like I should be able to save, like I should be able to go into the menu and just save, because even if that's something you remove after early access, it should be something you have on here just to prevent problems. Like the one I've encountered where the game just decided that I don't have anything in that input there. So, ice and empty flask, iron. So input, ice, empty flask. All right, now it seems to notice it. Four. Okay, so I was able to do that. And then we'll take these out of here. And then iron. Put that in there. Got 2 ingots out of it. Okay. Dirt, we need regolith. Did I get any regolith? Here I did. But not too much. Now we got 3, we need to make 3 dirts. So I got the water flasks, and then so to make water, we need 2 empty casters and the water flasks. All right. So got two empty casters. All right, and over here, I need 5. What? I need 5 water flasks, 2 empty canisters. So I need another thing of water. Oh, none of that makes any sense, but okay. So what do I need for the water flask again? Yeah, 100. I need 100 ice. How much ice do I have? 58. All right. Well, container. Oh, I'm carrying around container lids. Okay. Let's put those. Well, let me put those in the chest, huh? Um. All right. So dirt. Let's put some of this dirt away. Don't have dirt to fill this. Okay. Put the rest of this dirt in there. You're not gonna let me put the iron ingots in there either? Jesus Christ. That's considered resources. That's annoying. Like, I mean, it's storage. Who gives like it's a box. Who cares if it's ore or not? Or it's like especially when you have encumbrance, right? So like what how am I supposed to get rid of all this BS I'm carrying around if you don't give me a box to put it in? Uh, this is just frustrating. Clothes and tools. Let me guess, you want me to put ice in there. Crying out loud. Oh, that's annoying. Why anybody would ever do that is just silly. Like, that's just really silly. Come on. Go. And we have that. I need to drink some water, apparently. Uh, there we go. It's very finicky, the left click. Okay. And these food and water, like those are going way too fast. Like with how finicky everything is, these things should be going a lot slower down than they are, and it's just like I don't know. Like this is what happens when you don't have people who know what the game's supposed to be playing the game. This is what happens when you don't test the game on people who don't already know what's supposed to be going on, right? Because there's no time, there's no thought time in here, right? There's no time being given for somebody to try to figure things out, right? You need some. There has to be some threshold that you have to get across, like particularly early in the game. Like maybe there's a maybe the bars go slower in the early game, or maybe there's a period of time where your food and water doesn't go down at the very beginning because you're trying to figure out how everything works, you know? Um, Having these things go at max speed, you know, as soon as you load up the game for the first time is just kind of silly. One. Also, I mean, putting these resources so far away from everything, um, kind of a problem when you've got those bars going so fast. And it doesn't look like anything regenerates, so maybe it does when you sleep, I don't know, but it's a long way to walk and have all these bars going down. Yeah, let's go get this thing and that thing, and then let's get out of here. Yeah, oxygen tank is getting low. You can run, huh? I guess it did say you can run. Well, that's helping much though. Okay. Is there any way to prepare any food here? Well, there's no power to prepare food, so that's not going to help. Oh, and there's spoiled food in there. Great. Some protein bars. Okay, I guess I can't delete that until it's in my inventory, I guess. All right. We have something to eat at least. We'll come over here and where's that food at? There it is. Okay, bottled water was better than that other water I had, apparently. Okay, so I need to put some ice and Jesus Christ, and some empty flask in there, and do what we can. There we go. Okay, go over here. And then we put the water flask back in there and 2 empty canisters. Come in here and do this. Craft 1. Alright, so we got a hydrogen canister and an oxygen canister out of that. So that's good. So we should be able to put the hydrogen canister downstairs, right? And get some power going. Oh, God. To do it twice. That's just so silly. Fill hydrogen. Oh, it filled it up entirely. That's good. 3% oxygen remaining. I'm going to hold on to the oxygen tank because I might need it for my suit. I don't know if that works against my suit or not. I'll use to refill the oxygen tank. Oh, okay. So I guess it doesn't work on my suit. There's oxygen bottles. Okay. So how does the oxygen bottle work over here? What about this? Cable. Iron sheets. Okay. Bottled oxygen. Oh, oxygen canister and empty oxygen bottle. Okay, so that's what I have to do. So, okay. Oxygen canister and empty oxygen bottle. All right, let's see what this does. Okay, just one fills 5 oxygen bottles. That's good because then I can use the other one to fill the ship up. There we go. All right. Awesome. And what does this do? Cargo bay computer. Okay. There's some regolith too, but we gotta go to sleep first. Let's save. There we go. And sleep. All right. Here, okay. So let's see if we can make some more, because I got some more regolith, right? So what do I need for that? I just need to put the regolith in there. Get some dirt. All right, we can only get one. Which is 25. So then we have another 5 over the other side here. There we go. Okay, we're out of dirt. We just have 2 more there. All right, talk to your AI. Engine refueled. You can now fly to a planet I detected nearby. Need to add a heat shield to the ship in order to land on the surface. Be sure to stockpile hydrogen or risk being stranded, unable to take off. Okay. So bring 500 more ice to the ship and still add dirt to every container. So we need more regolith and stuff too. Alright. I also need food and things. Empty bottle. Alright, so we got some oxygen there. Some food. I'll hold on to the water for right now. I wonder if he automatically puts his helmet on. I'm not going to risk it, but let's just do this. Is there more? Looks like there's a cave over there. Can I even get to that? Kind of doubt it. Not really giving me a whole lot of ice. Okay. Let's look down here. See if there's anything. Oh no, just because. The hell? Okay. I guess I fell through the ice. Didn't I walk that way once before? I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I think I've walked this way, and then kerplunk. Yeah, that's right. Let's have an entire level of ice. That's a lot of fun, isn't it? Ice mechanics. Good. All right. Yeah, this is not the least bit annoying to try to walk around on, is it? Alright. So how am I supposed to get back out of here? Since my water is low there. Oh, well, there's the cave that I saw. Well, that explains that I found my way to the cave. So through that hole down there. Alright, I don't think I got enough, well, I got enough ice apparently, but I don't think I got enough, regolith for this thing, but let's see. Yeah, well, I got 95 there, which is enough for one more thing of dirt, which I think will be enough. Let's see. That'll probably be enough to fill these last 2 boxes, right? There we go. All right. So seeds. Didn't I pick up some seeds here? Coffee beans. No, there were seeds in the one of these things, I think. I guess actually the green arrows probably put me. Well, no, it's putting me to there. I thought I saw seeds around here somewhere. Drink machine. Not in there. Tools, key items. No, I swore. So what does the heat shield take? 5 iron ingots. Okay. I didn't pick up any iron on my way out there, though, did I? No, I didn't. I swear I saw seeds around here somewhere. Were they down stairs, maybe? I gotta go sleep again here too. This is getting annoying. Like it's actually on such a tight timer here that it's sucking all the fun out of the game right now. And this constantly waking up and having to put your suit back on is very silly. Maybe it was down below. From there. I swear I saw seeds around here. Plant seeds in all containers. Huh. Gardening, ceiling. Nothing there. There's nothing I can do here either. maybe it was the last playthrough when I saw it, because it seems like I got different tools this time around. But last time, I don't really know. Closing tools. Or maybe I just have to get it from... Maybe I just have to get it from these other planets. I swore I saw some here, though, but... I need to make this heat shield. I need construction parts, which takes iron ingots. How many construction parts do I need? 6. I need 6 construction parts, which is 6 iron ingots. Right? And then I need an additional 5 iron ingots on top of that. And that is... an iron ingot is 100 iron. So I need 1100 iron. Oh my goodness. 1100 iron. Yeah. I don't think we're going to do that. The game is fun, but it's not that fun. I'm sorry. You need to like rebalance how this crap happens here. Cause yeah, it's fun and I'm enjoying it, but like I have my limits too. I mean, we'll go to that freaking food meter again. Jesus Christ. All right. We'll go to that cave again. And see if I can get enough iron to satisfy this. We need 1100 iron, which means we're gonna be over encumbered like immediately. So it's probably gonna take us like 4 trips to do this. You just watch. Assuming there's even enough iron here. I'm not going to get anything else. I'm not going to get ice or anything. I'm just going to get iron. What is that? Got a gas bubbling there? Let's say, do I have a fishing rod? Oh my god. Alright. Oxygen tank. Go. It's like all the iron I can get. How much do I have? 443. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Like, you've gotta be just out of your freaking mind. Well, I do have some iron ingots already, alright? Back on the ship, or do I still have them on me? I don't think I still have them on me. Or was that the last run where I had the iron ingot? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I'm getting nowhere fast here. Like, is that literally all the iron that was in this cave? I think that was all the iron that was in this cave. Well, that would... I didn't realize I could fill up my water flask that way, but there you go. I was just clicking on it to see if it would do anything, and I started filling up the water flasks, so okay. So literally there's no other iron in here, huh? This is the only place that I've found iron to this point. Maybe that hole in the ice gives us more iron? I don't know. That's a cave. I didn't really explore it that much. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's asking patience of your players, and then there's this. Like, this is a little bit too out of whack. Like, I like these kinds of games, but I also like a game that respects my time. And this one does not do that right now. Come in here and put all that iron in there. All right, so we got four bars out of it. All right, so the question now is, did I make some more over here, or did I not do that this run? Oh, I have some iron here. So that's good. That's only going to give me one more bar though, right? Yep. Okay. So what does that get me? So that's the 5 iron ingots there, but I need 6 construction parts. So where's the? I guess the input's over here. We can craft 5. We need 6, which is certainly a thing. Oh, that crafted 10? Oh, you're kidding me. Is that really? Oh, it crafts 2. Oh, for frick's sake. I didn't notice that it crafted 2, so I only need to put 3 in there. I still wouldn't have enough iron for the other thing, but now I have even less iron than I would have had. Great. Great. That's what I get for not fully reading that whole thing there. Okay. So I guess there's no way for me to recover the iron ingots from the construction parts. Maybe over here. Salvage. Oh, I could salvage the container lids. Oh, and I can get iron ingots out of the container lids. Okay, well, that's something. Where the hell? Oh, I put them over here, didn't I? There's the regolith and no. Wait, what happened to the container lids? Have I been carrying them around? No, they must be. Where did I put them? Where did I put them? Are they just gone? What? Because I remember I had 12, I had all the container lids here. Where did I put them? Oh, I have a tablet? Is that what was sitting there that whole time? The tablet? What does that do? Oh, check your codex with this. Look downstairs again. Did I put it on the shelf or something? Okay, stairs. Battery charger. I don't know what happened. They just got, like, that's the second time stuff has just disappeared from my inventory. Yeah, like that's the second time stuff has just up and disappeared from my inventory. It seems to me like I need those in order to actually complete this, because I don't think there's any other iron around. My computer. It's not there. It's not there. There's food in the pantry, too. Yeah, I'm stumped here. I don't know what happened to those things. All right. Well, that's it then. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because it's I like the idea of what's here, but number one, it's way too tedious. Number two, it's the survival stuff is cranked up too high. Um, Number three, stuff is just disappearing from inventories. Um, and it seems like the early game is based on you having certain things that are just there. Um, when in reality, it should be giving you more than you need. Like, when you start out a game, it should not be, we've given you just absolute minimum amount that you need to succeed, because you're just learning how the game works and you're going to make mistakes like I made with making too many things, right? It's just natural you're going to make mistakes. You really have to start the game out with like, here's more resources than you need, and then you can crank up the difficulty later on. And this is just kind of, it's I understand they might be trying to go for a little bit harder game, but there's hard and then there's frustrating. And you don't want to be frustrating, because that's when people are just going to bounce off the game and say, nope, I'm done. Just like I just did. So we'll see. It's early access. It's very early. It's build 0.1. So I'll keep an eye on it, see how it goes, see how it does. But this is Astral Outcast. It is by Starmite Games, and it's out on Steam right now. You can go take a look at it. I think it's $5 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's what we got. All right, so we've got a little bit of a mixed bag tonight. I'm going to pop on over to .Net.Attack. This game, I think we played a demo of this game, not in the last Steam Next Fest, but the previous Steam Next Fest. And I kind of liked it. And it's a take on the Vampire Survivors stuff, but with computer terminology and stuff. And I like to pop in and do this. But first of all, let me go and let me change the titles and stuff here so we can do this properly. Let's get some music going while I do this. All right, so we're doing Astral Outcast, and now we're doing what is it? Net.Attack. All right, and all right, so you got that. Save that there. Let me switch the categories here. Tech. Hopefully that's the correct category. Cool, and I think yeah, we're fine there. We'll leave it on that generic one. All right then, my friends, into here, and fire this puppy up. Let's see what's the audio like there. It's a little... Seems like it might be a little loud, but let's see. Let's test it out. So far so good. I think we're okay right now. I'm gonna skip the tutorial because I think I know how the game works. I mean, I guess I could play the tutorial. Maybe I'll play a tutorial. Alright, Cookie, seems like you have no clue how to handle this. I will help you. No contradiction. Move with lost. Your hacking attempt has been detected. Just don't die, okay? Destroying enemies gives you experience, provided you manage to collect it and go get those coins. Collected enough. Go on and pick one. Performs optimization. Yeah, I mean, it's Vampire Survivor stuff. I guess I didn't really need a tutorial. Loading up is also giving you valuable data that you should convert into new code snippets. Enter the coding environment. Okay. This is your coding interface. You can expand and customize your coding attack patterns here. On the bottom of the screen, you see the control scheme to navigate the interface, but keep your attention towards me until I'm finished. We start with your root node, in this case, the on-click, or on-tick. If you hover over the shape of the node, you get information about its function. The on-tick has a duration of time it takes to execute and repeat itself automatically. There are different root nodes, but for now, stick to this one. Whew, man, I mean, I know I wear glasses and everything, but holy hell, man. Like, this text is barely readable. Jesus. Each node has its unique function and parameters. If you hover over the shape of the node, you get information about its function. Depending on the function of the node, parameters can vary between damage, range, or hit count. You can see the parameters below the name of the node. There are also other factors that determine a node. We will talk through it later, so keep your attention up. Nodes can be connected with their ports. Ports can have limitations on how they work. If you hover over the port, you get a description for its function. To expand your code, you need to connect the nodes to your on-tick. If you connect the do out port of the on-tick with the in port of the new node, it is added to the branch. The new node is added to the branch is increased interval to repeat the on-tick by 100 milliseconds. Will now execute every 600 milliseconds and shoots a ping from the player on the source of the origin. Connect more nodes to a longer chain or have nodes. Okay, I get the clue. I get it. I mean, it's I get it. Okay, so link this port to another node to make it the parent of this node. Connect child nodes here. Okay. Don't forget, you need more data, so collect as many Litecoins as possible. Escape through the exit. Let's get that out now before the firewall detects you. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I guess I didn't really need the tutorial after all. Let's go. Eddie 83. That's the only one I can use right now. Okay. Confirm. Ooh, what we got here? Okay, you gotta be rank 4 to get here. Okay. Password 123456. Okay. Survive 7 layers. Survive 7 layers. Alright. Damage edition. And Bitcoin value plus 10%. So what do we have here? On hits. Damaging range. Unleash a circular electric shockwave that strikes all enemies within 2 nanometers for 4.32 damage. So do that. And find nodes in parallel. Do I need to fulfill both nodes? I don't know. 3 nearest enemies within 4 nanometers. Alright, well, let's see how that goes. Alright. Speed plus 5%. Like it's giving me my DPS down there in the corner. Which is always good to see. I thought there was a map to show you where these nodes are, but I guess that's maybe later on. Alright, away we go. Now pick your premium node. Secure zone for each. Okay. Pushes everyone away. Targets the nearest enemy. Alright, we'll do that. Sounds good to me. Skill farmer, file recovery. Do skill farmer. Go. Well, 25% in range. Alright, so far so good. Taking it easy on us at the beginning here. Damage +1. Alright, let's get to the exit here. There we go. What does this do? Regularly executes the following nodes with the player as executor. 1200 milliseconds. Second zone. All enemies within 3 nanometers away from. Let's do this. And so every 1200 milliseconds, do. Let me think. Strong ping, I guess. Sure. Do that. We'll do that. Then reduces execution time of all nodes by 5 milliseconds. All right. Nope, they did some damage to me. They managed. No damage. And by Bitcoin value goes up a little bit more, that'd be nice. Damage addition plus 4%, I guess. Ping range. Good with that. All right. So far, so good. A for loop executes the following code 2 times. Runs the child nodes once for each remaining reroll. Does not affect the executor. Okay. Nuke. Circular electric shockwave that strikes all enemies within 2 nanometers for 175.44 damage. Let's get the for loop. And let's do this. There we go. And fires a laser at the nearest enemy. Damage is determined by ping node's amount before. Okay. So let's do that. There we go. Or, well, yeah, 25, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It come on a little bit more fast and furiously. Do 10% more Bitcoin value. No damage +1. There we go. Get this one going here. All right. Got out of there. Heal. Let's take that. It was 1% HP. Okay. Oop, got a little bit too close for comfort there. Level up data plus 25. Okay. Not quite sure what that did, but I assume it was something good. What is this? Ooh, okay. What that is? Yikes. Yikes. Come on. Player health plus 20%. Alright. I'm not going to get an opportunity to see what that was. That's unfortunate because we're taking a lot of damage. For each unit in range. Damage in range. Let's get another on tick here. And let's do a push, just for sake of argument. Do that. Just so I can get like a little bit of space sometimes. Damn. I can't get there fast enough. The value up here. Make some more space here. Some health there too. Grab that. Yep, we need that. Alrighty then. So far, so good. Damage addition. Away we go. Alright. For optimize, speeds up the branch execution time. Grab that. Now let's do this. Move this guy over here. Do it that way, maybe. 85, yeah, something like that. What else? Sequence. Damage and range. I can do that. I'll just put that down here on this guy. Since we got some space there. And then keep these guys at bay. More node damage. He's burned out here. All the coins on the ground. No time. Goes down a little bit. Alright. That was layer 7. Sweet. Okay. Circle layer 8. Kill defenders. Cool. Alright. So that, as you're in business now, let me take you to the dark market. Here you can buy essential improvements. Okay. This is fundamental to your hacking career. Take a look at this assortment yourself. Alright. Memory hooking. Reduces the cost of nodes by 10. Load balancer. For each in-range radius increase plus 0.2. Time convert adds 1.5% to node damage for each 100 milliseconds of node execution time. Input cloner. Just node twice. Root lifting. Decrease the execution time of the root node by 5%. We have 1130 watts here. We'll do node costs down and twice. Hardware improves enemies, increases enemy difficulty by 0.5. Games. Installs a minigame. Unlocks the minigame. Creates a desktop link. Stack invaders. Okay. Let's get a radius increase. Increase with that and time converter. We'll get all of those. All right. Cool. Let's go. Let's go. And we got a new identity as well. Nice. Let's stay with Eddie right now. And security level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Fragmenting. Get 30 watts there. Awesome. Load 112. Is there nothing else around? Let's see what else we got here. Split damage and range. Fast ping. Okay. The electric shock range is good. 2 nanometers for 4.06 damage. 3 nanometers. All right, let's do damage and range. And strong ping here. Wow. Okay. Took them all out. Litecoin value. Death beam. Write it in. And let's get heal going here. That's right there. ships down here to work with. Delphine. There we go. There's one down here. Only doing like 22 DPS though. I need more than that. Want to get anywhere here? Alright, out we go. Reach unit in range. Forcing all enemies inside to execute the following nodes. Enemies in a radius execute your code. Interesting. So I guess we'll ping maybe. So we'll do this and that. Let's see what happens. Or I could even have it, like, I guess, heal me too. Maybe, but we'll see. Alright. Good stuff here. So far. No damage. Give me an additional reroll. Screen clear, nice. Player speed. Ooh, that's even better. Damage addition. Collect range. Player speed. More collection range. More damage. What else do we have here? Heal and fires a laser at the nearest enemy. Do this. See what happens here. It'll take a lot longer to run though. And now it's going every like 3 seconds, which is not great. I need it to go a little bit faster than that, I think. We'll have to improve that. One player hit. Let's grab that. Let's move some things around. So on player hits heal. Because we're going to do it 10 times. We'll see if it actually does it 10 times or not. I don't know. It says once. Each once import can be triggered only once per tree execution. So I don't know if this is actually going to do it 10 times or not. Deals 4 damage to the executor. Okay, let's grab that. And then, because that does circular zone, forcing all enemies inside to execute the following nodes. So have them get 4 damage every time they do something. And deals damage to executor. Laser targets the nearest enemy. Okay. So do that. That reduces this back down to about 801 milliseconds, right? Because that was way up there before. There we go. Give them faster lasers. Much faster lasers. Maximum coins. Okay. Collection range. Okay, is there another one around here? Get this one before I go down there. All right, out we go. On tick. Got that. Accumulate damage previous ping nodes. Applying the total accumulated damage from the previous ping nodes. Amplifying ping. Strikes enemies. Damage in range. Strong ping. We'll do that. Select hacker. Sets the player as a new executor and runs the following nodes. Okay. What is this saying? Only be executed the first time. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It was going to try to do it 10 times, but it doesn't work that way. Okay, so let's do heal once. Strong ping. And yeah, that's fine. We'll go with that. Yeah, it's adding health now more consistently. Which is good. Ouch. A lot of damage now. Oh my god, come on. No time. I don't know what that's doing. I'm doing damage to it, it looks like, but Jesus, this freaking guy. More of that. There we go. Okay. All right, we got out of there alive, relatively speaking. Okay. Damage in range. Some more damage in range might be a good thing. So we'll do that, and we'll get the trace ping. What does this do? Parent ping family node. Okay. Do that. See how we go here. Okay. We're making it. No damage. Healed up enough to we're out of the blurriness. Getting data on level up. Let's do that. More ping range probably would have been good too, I guess. Did I get all the nodes here? I think I might have gotten... Oh, nope, there's one over here. There we go. And we're out. 4 once. Once in park material, only once per tree execution, or do 4 twice. Let's do that. And what we can do is... Oh, but heal only goes once. I forgot. But we could do it for this guy up here. There we go. And we got here a laser. Let's do that. It's a slower laser, but it'll work. Damage. Go. I'd like to get that health pick up there. Oop. Got one. Got the other one. That's good. Choose execution of nodes. Coin value goes up there. And we're out. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Decrease the execution time of the root node. Let's do that. And I think that's about all we get there. Signal booster. Yeah, I don't know if I want to make the enemies harder, honestly. Unless it's going to give me more XP or whatever. Maybe that would make sense. All right. We'll do this one. Time. Let's see what we got here. The regular ping. Okay. Fast ping. It's only 105 milliseconds that adds on there. Or well, it takes it reduces it by 105 milliseconds, it looks like. Okay. And this is 95 milliseconds. There we go. It says plus 95 here, but it didn't actually go up again. I guess, oh, because it's executing both of these at the same thing. Okay. So it is 95 milliseconds before it comes back, but it'll do both of these in parallel. All right. Got it. Increase the value there. There a time. Is there any more around here? Did I get everything? I think I got everything. Damage of your nodes by 1. There we go. And for each unit in range, create a circular zone. Forcing all enemies inside to execute the following node. Okay. Let's grab that. And we'll grab... Once a child nodes once for each parent ping family node. Okay. Strong pings. We'll do this. There we go. That's 4% to node damage for each 100 milliseconds of node execution time. Okay. That. Player speed. All right, we're out of there. Another one of these. 952 milliseconds. Let's do a push on it. Yeah, push is really slow, but this is already a slow node here. Let's get the value of these up higher. Go. Collect range. Alright, out we go. That's done. 4. Make it a little bit slower, but get even more out of it. Yeah, that was a big node. Big chip anyway. That. Damage. I think would be good. I guess that's everything. All right, there we go. Yeah, let's get heal going here as well. And it's gonna make the push go a lot longer though. How about an optimize? Optimize would be good here, I think. It doesn't help that much, but still something. What else? What else can I do? Excuse following nodes in parallel. I wonder if that would actually help with this, because the nodes are still going to take time to run, right? So if I did this... Yeah, it's still going to take as much time as it did. It's going to take, so it's taking, it's not, instead of taking 590 plus 2990 though, it's doing just this one because this is the longest running one. So if I did optimize, yeah, so it's doing it in parallel, but it's going to still take as long as the longest node, which makes sense. Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. One. Things crawling up my ass here. Damage. Get out of there. Barely. Player hits 10 times with the player as the executor. Let's do that. And okay. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, alright. Do triple ping whenever I get hit. Okay. See what happens here. Damn. I died. Alright. Yeah, they were just swarming the hell out of me here. Sandbox there. So what do we got? That cost -10. Probably the shop spawning the purchase node twice. I guess, yeah, okay. I kind of understand what they mean by that now. Alright. Damage addition. Alright, but we're still getting, like, this is the first time. Oh, I didn't even realize there's so much more down here. Increase the probability that runs provide additional capacitors by 5%. Ooh. Pick up heal, 5% more. Let's do that. Spawn capacitors. I didn't even realize that this. I thought this was all there was. I didn't even see that scroll bar there. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's do one more run for tonight. Do this. Let's go here. Let's try that again. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's go. Get the for loop. Get this here. Do that. All right, let's see how that works for us. Yeah. Don't see a whole lot of nodes here. But I was supposed to get some more capacitors. But I was supposed to get more capacitors. I guess it increases the chance of more capacitors. All right. Let's get to the next layer. All enemies inside to execute the following node. I guess we'll get this ping here. 1500 milliseconds. Oof. That is spicy. Alright, we'll do it on that one. To get any kind of thing out of it. Any kind of use out of it. Alright. So far, so good. Is that all the capacitors? Level? Looks like it might be. Alright, what do we got here? Optimize by 115 milliseconds. Not a lot. Circular electric shockwave damages all enemies. Do that, and is that all I have? I think that's all I have in the way of. Go. Heal push. I think we're just gonna need runny push, definitely. Here. Let's at least do that much. More node damage. Get our collection range up a little bit. collection range. Range. Damage. Yeah, took a little bit of damage there, but we're okay. Once import, optimize or 4. Could stand to have an optimize here. I think, and if I do a, it's still going to be 15. It's still going to be the same amount. If I did a split there, but these are 100 milliseconds. I could do the split, and if I could get the 4 again. Strong ping. That would work. Let's do that. So let's see if I can figure this out. Let's put the 4 here. The split here. And that there. Take this off of here, put this here. All right, and if health is less than or equal to 20%, then this is true. I don't really have a need for that just yet. Could use another ping though. Make this go in there. All right, let's try that. See how this goes. Alright, so far so good. Kind of melting these guys. I like it. Let's do more damage. Oh yeah, I'm just literally melting these things. Level up data. Did I get all the notes here? No, I didn't think so. Damage. Go. All right. Increase the value. And heal would be nice. Let's grab that. Push there. The heal is 3,000 milliseconds though, which is pretty terrible. So we go electric shockwave. Let's reroll. Yeah, I think what we'll have to do is split here. Do that. All right, I'll just kind of have that go 4,200. Ooh. Let's not do that. Do it that way. That's right, because I was going to add that directly in there. Because it's going to circle around and do this twice, which, I mean, it would be fine. I wonder, no, I guess it wouldn't matter too much where I put the optimize at. There's another optimize here. So I wonder, it's 27. 2550. So every 2.5 seconds. Yeah, alright, we'll go with that. Plus I'm getting health back. No damage. Go. Even more damage. There's no time. It's falling right up my ass here. There we go. Everything? I guess that's pretty much everything. Grab a few more trinkets here. Health as well. Alright, let's get out of there now. There we go. Got another 4 loop. Another on tick. I'll grab that. And 500. That's 95 milliseconds. 56 here. We'll get that. Apply 6 damage. So 1 hit. It's 495. So that adds a whole bunch there. So I think we'll put it, so this will, it deals damage to the executor. So we'll do this. We'll go like this and like that. And do this one in parallel. There we go. Damage. Ping range. Let's go more value for the pickups. Yeah, right into that one. Okay. Damage. Got me. He got me. Get out of there. Okay. Another on player hit. 10 times with the player as the executor. All right. So we'll do that. On player hit, do yeah, do damage and range. There you go. And then I guess on kill, we could do another. Do a split and then a damage and range. I don't know. Actually, I don't have enough to do that, do I? Strong ping. Let's do that. This makes it a little bit slower, but not by much. All right. It's not playing fair. Go. Ow. Damn it. This guy. More health, I guess. I can heal it up enough. Better get out of dodge here. For speed. There we go. We did it. Alright. Nice. Right. Collected data. 8050. 245 watts of files. Alright. Awesome. And on the market here, we can do 25 additional files after successful chip extraction. Memory management. Let's provide additional capacitors. Grants 1 revive. Let's do that. Let's increase our collection range. We'll do level up data. %1 health pickup. Damage reduction. Let's do damage reduction. Okay. Cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here to play around with. And then so what's the next one? Okay. You have to get to rank 32 for this one? Only rank 3? Wow. So then I guess this other one has... Okay. 3%. So it's the same levels, it's just... I guess you just do it because you get more ranking in order to get to the other stuff, right? Although you don't have to get the rank 4 to get there, so I guess once I do this I would get to rank 4 and then that would unlock this area. So I guess you'd still keep using that same character for that, I guess. Interesting. Oh yeah, here it is, rank 3. Rank 4, rank 5, rank 12. Cool. Okay. Awesome. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a little bit I like the way they have the power-ups and stuff, but the actual level up stuff is a little bit lacking. There's not quite as many options there, and it, even with the chipsets and stuff, it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of options, which is unfortunate. I mean, there's definitely some things that were kind of getting into the mix there, but it takes a while to kind of see those options, and I don't know, they kind of... It's very interesting. I like how it's done, but I feel like there ought to be more depth earlier on than what we actually see. It does feel like it does feel kind of shallow in a lot of spots, and then it's just kind of now starting to get a little bit deeper, maybe just slightly. But yeah, no, I think this is great. I'm enjoying it one way or the other. So this, my friends, is Hack.Attack. and it is by Bite Rockers Games, and it's early access, I believe, as well, out on Steam. And I don't know how much it actually costs. We can take a look at that. Net.Attack, it's on Steam right here, and it is $8. $8. And in early access, as I said. So good stuff all around there, my friends. This is good. I like it. I mean, I like both of these games. I know Astral Outcast needs a lot of work, but I still liked what was there. It just was very a little too unforgiving and very janky and the clicking and stuff, which they've already acknowledged, I know, but it's bears repeating that it's like you're hurting the people who are trying to figure out how your game works and stuff, you know. But yeah, that's good. It's been a good Sunday night with just kind of taking a look at some random games here, hanging around. I was, if these didn't work out, I was going to jump into Dark Quest, which I've played a little bit of. This is an older game. I played a little bit of it. You can see about an hour. But also, I recommend highly, and I've talked about this a bunch, Splintered. Particularly if you like the old Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest 1 look and feel of things, but with a whole lot of extra stuff. So I've been playing a bunch of it, and at some point I will start a new game and maybe play it on stream for a bit. But we'll probably do that after we finish Dragon Quest 1, which I'm going to be... I think I'll be working on Dragon Quest 1 tomorrow night and probably Tuesday night. We'll see. And then we'll take it from there. There's I think the DLC for Planet Crafter is coming out this week. Unfortunately, I'm not in a good place in Planet Crafter to where I could just sort of jump into it, because I kind of wanted to jump into it after I finished everything else I was doing, and you know, we still got a ways to go there. We still got a ways to finish. At least I want to finish the moon that we're on, and then I could maybe jump into the toxic thing after that. So maybe at some point here we'll get some Planet Crafter back in and try to get over this next hurdle, and then we can do the toxic stuff. Because I'm really curious to see what they've done there and how that works. So, yeah, that about covers it. That about covers it right now, my friends. If you happen to run across this on the YouTubes and you have a like and or a subscribe that you can toss my way, that would be really great and awesome and swell. I appreciate it greatly. It helps out tremendously. And I'm trying to maybe get to like 500 subscribers if we can. We got a ways to go, but it would be nice to do that. Eventually, when I get to 1,000, but let's do 500 first if we can. And for everyone else, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
Same old story. Boy finds girl, boy loses girl, girl finds boy. Boy forgets girl, boy remembers girl. And girl dies in a tragic blimp accident over the Orange Bowl on New Year's Day.
Good year.
No, the worst.